Welcome everyone, thanks for joining me today for another draft of Aetherdrift. I'm Nico aka Ananda MTG, trying to make the magic happen. So without further ado, let's draft. Okay, what is this? Possession Engine. That's a good card. When it enters, gain control of target creature an opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can't attack or block for as long as you control this vehicle. Then we have a tune-up. Carrion Cruiser. Other than that, this pack is okay. There's a Wreckage Wickerfolk. There's a Bounce Off. Silken Strength, that's okay, but I think the Possession Engine is definitely a very good card that I'm gladly taking here from the first pack. Thop the Fabricator. Do I want to take a second vehicle here as a second pick? This is just Aetherdrift. Indestructible haste, start your engines. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Aetherdrift can't attack or block unless you have max speed. So that's a solid card, to be honest. You know, it's a max speed finisher. There's also Outpace Oblivion, which is very good removal. Crash and Burn, Maximum Overdrive, but I think, like, I'm not sure. I can see that. I think Thop the Fabricator is also good, but I'll just take the Aetherdrift. Maybe if we can draft some good Rakdos deck, and I started not picking like the first few picks. I'm just gonna take the best card, and I think that's a very good card. So here, Right's End is a very good card. And Rider Spike Spitter is actually okay. There is also a Memory Guardian and a Pride of the Road. Other than that, this pack doesn't look too fine. So, Rider Spike Spitter at max speed, I can exile the top card of my library. So that's actually a good card here. And I think with the Aetherdrift, let's just say is Right's End is probably better, but I think the Rider Spike Spitter is just a fine pick here for now. Let's see where this goes. So this is a good follow-up actually. There's a Fang Druid Summoner here and a Pothole Mole. And here we have Midnight Mangler, but there's also a Crash and Burn. And I think it looks like we are red, so probably the Crash and Burn is the most solid pick here for me. Rover Blades is fine, but Crash and Burn is removal, and I do like removal spells. I want to have those in my deck. Here an Embalmed Ascendant is a very good card, to be honest, and that could be a sign for black and white. That may happen, but also maybe I end up in a Rakdos deck, splashing the Embalmed Ascendant for white. That might happen. Other than that, there's just the Hull Drifter, and I think the Rider Catalyzer here is okay. Scrap Compactor is removal, but the Embalmed Ascendant is just a very good card. I am fond of that card. And here we have a Burner Rocket, Pride of the Road, Brightfield Glider, Boom Scholar. Not too fond of this card. It's okay, but you know. Here, this could be for a splash, but this is double blue, so I'm not sure if I really want to play that. I think the Pride of the Road is just the best card, actually here. It's not, white is not very good in this format, so I'll still take the Pride of the Road. Okay, and here is a Right's End. So we are splashing white maybe for some removal. There's also a Fang Guardian, not too fond of that. Trip Up is okay, and Bestow Greatness is good, but Right's End is just the best pick here out of this pack. So there's the maybe pile here, and this is just white. Okay, Road Rage. That's just also a very good removal spell. Other than that, there's the Prowcatcher Specialist that enables haste, but I think the Road Rage is just the better spell here. It's 2 damage for 1 mana, so I'm fond of that. Here we have the Clamorous Ironclad and Stall Out, Magmerkin Artillerist. Like, this is for the discard deck, but I think maybe I'll take the Rugged Highland. No, I'll take the Clamorous Ironclad. I guess the Cycler thing is good. And here's another Crash and Burn. I'll take that gladly. There's also Windscarred Crag, but I think it seems like we are definitely some hasty, fast red deck that tries to prove a point here. Midnight Mangler, but the Prowcatcher Specialist fits. It's actually not a bad card. I think it's okay. It can go in fast for 2 damage. It's not the best card in the world, but it's okay. And red is not very good, but so far, you know, it can still win. Here we have an air response unit. That's actually a solid card. This is just also fits like the fast strategy, but I think that the white is only on the splash, so I think that card is just a better pick here. So far, it's looking okay-ish. It's also a fine, okay 1-drop here. But I'll just put those in the sideboard for now. This is a combat trick. And here we have a Sahur. We have a Gastel Raider. And Sahur is actually... that's a good card. At max speed, whenever a non-token creature dies, I can create a tapped zombie here. So I have the Embalmed Ascendant and the Sahur as well. Think that's good for the splash. Gastel Raider is just also fine, but I think the Sahur is better here. So here's an Organosaur Rex and a Greenbelt Guardian. Wow. So there's also an Apocalypse Runner, but that's... yeah, it's okay, but I'm not sure. The Lightning Strike is probably the best pick for me here. There's also a Greenbelt Guardian, but I think the Lightning Strike is just better here. And now there's a Run Over Air Response unit, Boom Scholar, Hour of Victory here. At max speed, I can sack this to search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. I'll take the Run Over, to be honest, or the Maximum Overdrive. Because, yeah, I'm splashing black, so why not take the Maximum Overdrive? I think. Then we have Samut, the Driving Force. That's just actually... I think, in my opinion, it's a very good card. And other than that, there's a Cloudspire Captain. Like, how many mounts or vehicles do we have? None. 2 vehicles, no mounts. So, Paste at a Paragon is okay. Samut is definitely a very good card on a splash, I think. Or the Streaking Oil Gorger, starting the engine at max speed. It has lifelink, so maybe that. That's also... Canyon Vaulter is okay here. Deathless Pilot, but I think the Canyon Vaulter is actually better here, because it seems like we have to be Boros. Cloudspire Sky Cycle is okay. There's an Afterburner Expert. Light Shield Parry is not super nice. So I'll take the Cloudspire Sky Cycle. But this is also this distributes among vehicles or creatures. So that's okay. That's a fair card. So we are Boros with a splash of black. I think Intimidation Tactics here is the card we want to take. Mold Tender, lots of good green cards coming from that direction, but we are going into that Mardu strategy here, I guess. So Pyrowood Gearhulk, wow. Rocketeer Boost Buggy, sure. Broadcast Rambler, that's okay. We can splash for the Pyrowood Gearhulk. I don't know. It's the best card out of this pack, I guess. And here is a Stampeding Scurryfoot. Being a very solid 1-drop, to be honest. Do we really want to go into that direction? Starting to splash green this late? Could have, yeah, whatever. Not sure. So here is a Trade the Helm, Push the Limit, Rise from the Wreck, Mutant Surveyor. That's just the best card here. Taking that. I don't think I'm going to splash the green here. But this again is just a very, it's a sign of a potential splash. Burner Rocket is okay, but the Rugged Highland is... Pace Setter Paragon, gonna take that here. And another Pace Setter Paragon, so... Amonkhet Raceway, starting the engines. And here we have a Redshift Rocketeer that has Vigilance, adding X mana. And Exhaust, put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So... Other than that, there's just nothing here. Prowcatcher Specialist, I guess, but the Rocketeer is actually okay, I guess. Wow, I'm not sure how this should all work out. This will be tabled here, I think. So Spire Mech Cycle is okay, I guess. I'm gonna play that for sure. I'm not sure about the splash. Here we have a Salvation Engine. Other artifacts you control get +2/+2, but also a Lynx. A Glory Heath Lynx is just one of the best commons, and it definitely fits my deck here. But there's also a Thunderhead Gunner, but I think I'm more fond of the Glory Heath Lynx. There's also a Migrating Ketrodon here, and also a Blossoming Sands, but I'm taking the Lynx. That's just a good card. Here we have another Apocalypse Runner, but also an Unswerving Sloth and a Cryptcaller Chariot. So what's the take here? Second Pact Altera coming my way. Engine Red. It's a solid first drop here, and here's a Gastel Thrillseeker. That fits our strategy. I do like that. So starting to slowly go into some direction. Here we have a Veteran Beast Rider, and I think we could make that green splash also, maybe. Then it's just a crazy deck, but it could work. This format is slow enough, so I'll take the Veteran Beast Rider here. And now, what's the take? Like, Wicked Folk not fitting my strategy. Gravestalker, Guidelight Synergist. Is this just... Right, like, there's just nothing here. Taking the Burner Rocket, maybe. So this deck is going to need some thought here. Nesting Bot, Brightfield Mustang, nothing too spectacular here. Gilded Goda, but I think the Night Market is what I want, given our colors here. But we have the Rugged Highland, we have the Night Market. If there's some other Dual lands coming our way, it could work here. And also now the Samud was tabled, so I think that can be our bomb. Redshift Rocketeer, so we're actually playing 4 colors here. Not sure if that's going to work out, but the Velohard bike is just helping with the splash. But I think the Rocketeer is a good stuff here. Here's the Blossoming Sands. That's what we want. And that's an Ironclad. Can be Cycle, I guess. Amonkhet Raceway. So we are a fast start your engines thing deck with a green splash. And wow, this is just getting crazy. I'm not sure if that's going to work out actually. But maybe it could though. So another veteran Beast Rider going to take it. Wow, so let's just have a look at this deck here. Okay, so this is the deck. Let's just give it a shot. We have a Brightfield Glider, an Engine Red, a Road Rage and a Stampeding Scurryfoot. Then we have a Glory Heath Lynx, Maximum Overdrive, the Hazorath, 1 Lightning Strike, a Prowcatcher Specialist, 1 Sahur, 1 Gastel Thrillseeker, a Mutant Surveyor and Embalmed Ascendant, 2 Veteran Beast Riders, a Pride of the Road, Crash and Burn 2 times, and Rider Spike Spitter, Ride's End, Streaking Oil Gorger, Pyrewood Gearhulk, and Samut, and the lands. Let's just hope this works out. So the idea is probably to go in fast and then go green later on. This is just an... yeah, it's okay. I can keep that hand. It's not ideal, no black nor white, but Prowcatchers can be casted, and I don't want a mulligan actually, so it's just gonna get worse. Let's see if that can work in any world here. Okay, opponent mulliganed. So the Prowcatcher Specialist is definitely a card here. It's the only thing that I can cast, but okay, drew a green mana source. That's exactly what we didn't need, but playing the Vishkar Raceway and the Prowcatcher Specialist, going in for 2 damage. Opponent goes to 18 life. I'm at speed 2, so we have already 2 speed here. That's good. Now we could definitely use some black or white mana source. White? Sure, I'll take that. And I'll attack with the Prowcatcher Specialist. Opponent blocks. Okay. So now we can play the Pride of the Road. At max speed. Target creature gains double strike here. And next turn we can... so if we draw another land, we can just play the Pyrewood Gearhulk. That's nice. And we want to exhaust this as soon as possible. So no attacks here. Okay, got lucky mana wise. Grim Bauble. Sure, that's my Scurryfoot gone. Then there's a Hazard of the Dunes. Okay, so we can cast the Pyrewood Gearhulk. Wow. I'm glad that... let's just hope they have no removal, so I can attack with those as well. Wow. This is just an amazing ability. Overrunning. Cool. This worked. I can't believe it, to be honest. And black mana source would be great for lifelink. and Embalmed Ascendant here. So, but maybe I just got really lucky. Playing 4 colors. Veteran Beast Rider, sure. So I'll attack here. Opponent surveils. That has vigilance and menace. It's just amazing. They have to block it. So that's how they block, sure. Going down to 4 life. I'm at maximum speed playing the Veteran Beast Rider. Untapping all my creatures. No blocks here. Why should I? That's game, I guess. Yes, wow, my 4-color deck worked. Can't believe it. Okay. Wow. So mana wise, this looks good. Have the links, have the Thrill Seeker. What can go wrong? That's just the perfect hand for my deck. Okay, I think I'll start with that, and then go black. So next is links, I guess. Sure, links here. Opponent. Gibberish Omnivore, sure. So now, ooh, like that's too bad. We can't go play the Thrill Seeker, but we can attack. Going to 23 life, passing the turn. Opponent plays a mountain. Attacks with the Gibberish Omnivore. I'll take the 3 damage here. Don't have to remove that. Not now. And opponent plays a Lifecraft Engine, choosing a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen creature type. In addition, each creature you control other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. Okay. What's the type? Human. Okay. Passing the turn. Crash and Burn, Gastel Thrill Seeker, and now I want to play the Gastel Thrill Seeker. Starting the engines, gaining a life, dealing damage, and going in for 2. Gaining 2 more life from the Glory Heath links. So this deck actually works. 4 colors. Those are just solid cards. You accruing that, sure. For damage, I'll take them. Passing to turn. Okay, my turn. Through another. So what's the play here? Prowcatcher Specialist for sure. Haste, playing a land, saddling with the specialist and attacking for. Now they have a broadside barrage. That just sucks here. But that's just a saddle ability. Sure. Okay. Sucks, but I'll live with that. Still attack here for 2. Going to 3 speed. End the turn. Opponent plays a kickoff celebration, discards a card, draws two cards, and then at max speed they can sack that. Creatures and vehicles gain haste. Okay. Humans get +1/+1. I don't understand this deck here. It just seems crazy. Okay, Tyrox. Sure. I'll just crash and burn it, I guess. Pass to attackers. No attacks. Okay. So I drew a land. Guess I'll just activate that ability here. And I'll attack with the Prow Catcher here. Blocking with the Tyrex. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked, but I think at the moment I still want to get to maximum speed here. Opponent plays an Endrider Catalyzer. Crewing the Lifecraft engine, going in for 7 damage. No blocks here. So I do have removal, and I think I'll need to use it now. Let's just pass the turn. No attacks. End the turn. Streaking Oil Gorger. Sure. That needs to go away. I'm not too fond of the Streaking Oil Gorger. They're crewing the Lifecraft engine and passing to attackers. So now I think we'll have to right end the Oil Gorger, and we'll have to crash and burn the Catalyzer. This needs to be crewed for 3, so crash and burn the Endrider Catalyzer, taking 4 damage here. So now we don't have much left to do. Opponent, okay, Stampeding Skirtfoot, that's good. So now I have something to do. Activate that ability and go in for 2 damage to maximum speed. Opponent is at 13 life, I'm at maximum speed. Not gonna play that mountain now. Okay, they're crewing that. I'll take the 4 damage. Maybe they have a Bestow Greatness. I do feel I should block here, to be honest. Yeah. I had a feeling. Okay, maximum overdrive. That's what I want here. So I'll pass the turn. No attacks. End the turn. Captain Howler, sure. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. That needs to go away here. 4 damage. Do I want to take it? I think I should. Play the maximum overdrive on the Gastel Thrillseeker. Blocking that. Burner Rocket, sure. Trample, okay. But I'm still alive. Yes. Opponent is at maximum speed here. We drew a discard that doesn't do anything here. So not looking too good here, to be honest. Not attacking here. But still I have the Death Toucher. If they can't remove it now, then they are not... Then attacking is not a good idea. Okay, crewing that. Going in for all the damage. Is it good game? Burn a rocket, sure. Trample, okay. That's good game here. 1 life. Embalmed Ascendant. Can I stall a little longer? Could use Burn a rocket, sure. Blocking that. I gain a life through the Veteran Beast Rider. I can even pump my creatures attacking with that. Can I pump? No. But I can untap it. Reckless Velocitor. Sure. I need a very good draw here. Ooh. That's 5. Wow, that hurts. Because that means I have to block both here. That means otherwise I'm dead. Good. Right field glider. Still have the time to stall, but so I was getting nervous. That's why I played the land. Okay, 3-1, 2. Ooh, that's 2 damage. Still can stall. 1 life. Engine rat. Empty turn. Kickoff celebrations. Sure. I don't think I'm gonna win here, but that's it. Opponent can attack me and then good game. So, but that was a fun match actually. Okay, mana wise it's better, but Pride of the Road here can go back. So having the indestructible creature is okay, but it can't block unless I have maximum speed. So playing the Rugged Highland here. Now I can use the Glory Heath links actually. Opponent appears to have an Esper artifacts deck here. So we do wanna cast the Hazarath. Starting the engines, can't block though, but indestructible is good. Can be exiled though with the Right's End, or it could be enchanted. Okay, another Lifecraft engine. I would not draft that card actually, I think, but some people do. Is it really good? Like buffing a creature type doesn't seem too particularly good in limited for me. Opponent says robot. Sure. Going in for 2 damage. Is at 3 speed. Playing the planes. Deals 2 damage to the nesting bot. Sure. 1/1 servo artifact. That's just now a 1/1. Passing the turn. I need something to cast here. Streaking Allgorger in 2 turns is not gonna cut it. I need something good here. Midnight Mangler, sure. That's not too good. Interface Ace is also okay-ish. So opponent, if they have a Haunty Network or something, then it can go very wrong for me, but at the moment, sure. Midnight Mangler, that's crewed for 4, okay, going in for 4 damage. Crewing that as well, okay. I didn't understand why they did that here. Okay, 4 damage, taking that. During turns other than yours. So now it's a... Okay, crash and burn. So we can just... crash and burn the threat here. 2, 3. 1, 2. Like the Midnight Mangler. Sure. It's a vehicle, right? Oh, I should have just... Well... Now they can't crew it unless they play another creature. Which they will, probably. Black, sure. So they probably have a Haunty Network. Pride of the Road, okay. Attack, they're crewing that here now. Sure, going in for 4 damage. I'm not at fast enough. The deck is just not a max speed deck, to be honest, and I'm at 4 life here. So what I can do is play the Blossoming Sands, gain a life, and I can crash and burn the Pride of the Road, I guess. Or I can just kill the Lifecraft Engine next turn. But I don't think this is going to work out here. This? Okay. So I'm at 2 life, I guess. It's not gonna happen here. Something at max speed, they just have double strikes. So anything will kill me now next turn, creating another 1/1 pilot here. So that's just it here. Streaking Allgorger, I can go in, but not gonna be like I can block that. Whatever, I'm not gonna be able to. That's just it. Maybe I shouldn't have mulliganed, but the Glory Heathlink's hand I had, that's also just not keepable here. Need to mulligan, definitely. And that's just a problem with these kind of decks here. Gonna keep that. Not ideal though. Allgorger goes back. So yeah, Black Manosaurus would be amazing. Come on. If you like the video, you can show some love by hitting that like or subscribe button down below. It helps me grow and make more content like this, and I'd appreciate it a lot. Opponent plays a Bloodfell Caves, sure. Night Market, so we did draw the black mana source. So what's to open with here? Like, I guess Engine Rat can come later. Gaining a life, playing the Prowcatcher Specialist next turn, and oh no, next turn I'll just make the black mana so I can, wow. Let's not rush. Opponent is a rushy deck, I guess, so we could use some, okay. Kickoff Celebrations, okay, discarding a card, drawing 2 cards at max speed. Creatures and vehicles can gain haste. So now what's the play? Play the... I'll get in for 2 damage, I guess. As long as it's possible, show them we are in for the damage. Next turn, Night Market. Or maybe we even draw a Swamp. Swiftwater Cliffs, sure. Gastel Thrillseeker, sure. Dealing 1 damage, gaining a life. So we drew a white source. Then we can turn, we can play the Veteran Beast Rider, I guess. Sure. Have something on the board. No attacks for now. Opponent also is a very, there are at least 3 colors here. So... But actually the splashing in this format is very possible. As you can see with my deck here. Opponent plays a Transit Mage, okay. Looks for an artifact. What could that be? A Pactal Terror, sure. Okay, now Night Market. That is black. And now a Road Rage. Do I play it? I can just kill the Transit Mage, I guess. Sure. Plus the number of mounts or vehicles. Don't have mounts or vehicles. So I'll just kill the Transit Mage. Proof. And then I can attack here with the Veteran Beast Rider. Are they considering to block? Blocking? No. 18 life. My Veteran Beast Rider untaps. That's just kinda nice. It's just a very good card. So we have some of all. We have some of the aggro strategy in this deck. We have some max speed. We also have some exhaust. And it just seems to work, I guess. Opponent can't decide what to play. So I think next turn I can just exhaust that. Okay, no blockers here. That's just a little too fishy. Now they want to play the Pactal Terror. I can play the Embalmed Descendant, starting the engines. Wreck Remover here. Okay, sure. That's a 3/4 sitting on the board. Grim Bauble. Oh wow, yeah, that hurts. So Forest. And what's the play? Probably the bodies here. Starting the engine. But the engine rat here is actually that's much worth much, and I can pump this. Are they blocking? So, poof, 15 life. Untapping my veteran Beast Rider. How they want to play it. I think like they could have a maximum overdrive or something. And the cleverest way. Oh, Pactal Tarot, sure, okay. Gaining a life, I lose a life. They're at maximum speed. This has death touch now. Okay, passing the turn. So I think now Pride of the Road here, sure. Or just attack with the Veteran Beast Rider. Sure, I'll attack with the Veteran Beast Rider. Come on. Are they blocking? Okay, blocking. Death Touch and Indestructible. So their Gastel Thrillseeker is now history. That's good. Veteran Beast Rider untaps. Sure, does look it looks okay now at the moment. Can't wait to see how this game turns out. That's a very, very good game. Chitin Gravestalker, Chitin, not sure. It's some element, I guess. Okay, Gastel Thrillseeker as well here. But there's also an Embalmed Descendant and a Pride of the Road. Guess I'll just play that here. Starting the engines as well. And no, I'm not gonna attack at the moment. Pride of the Road, I wanna cast it. Opponent is stalling. Definitely taking their time. No attacks here. Not at this point. Okay, Sky Crash is being cycled. Opponent draws a card and another card. Place a Swamp and a Tyrex. Sure. Tyrox. Cold Stole Gear Hulk. Wow. I could use my Gear Hulk now, to be honest. Wow, that's just a massive board here. But I do have the Death Toucher, and that's just a good reason for them not to attack with the Coastal Gear Hulk. I also could definitely use some removal here. Crash and Burn, for example. Chitin Gravestalker. Okay, that's just... Wow, so those two are blocking this. And I'll take 7 damage. Good. Okay. So I have the Samud, but I can't cast it. That sucks. Gastel Thrillseeker or Embalmed Ascendant. That's the safe play now. Do I want to attack here? Like, shh. If they block with 2 creatures, then they're dead. But I don't want to attack at the moment here. I'll just want to be able to block those without dying. Okay, risky shortcut. Each player loses 2 life. so I could use some removal definitely. Okay. Blocking just with the embalmed ascendant, I guess. Vicar Folk Indomitable, sure. Okay, Lightning Strike here. I could Lightning Strike the Wicker Folk. And then I could play the Gastel Thrillseeker, but no, it's not possible to do both. What's the play? Doesn't look too good here actually, to be honest. No attacks here. End the turn. Opponent is going to attack with all of them, I guess. If they do, then I'll have to... I'm not sure if I can live. Nah. If I kill those and block those, I'll still get 6 damage. Too bad I wasn't able to cast a Sammood. That just sucks. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It was a funny deck and it was fun to play it. But that was 3 losses, I guess. Yeah, but it was fun. So, and if you liked it also, hit the like or subscribe button to show some love, and let me know in the comments what you think about this whole experience. Where did I go wrong? What should I put inside my deck other than that here? And have a nice day.